Happy Thursday, guys. Extended thoughts like I mentioned. If you have not already gotten started on your 2023 or your plan for the new year, get to work on it now. You can do so much more with a little bit of preparation and a little bit of focus on what it is you really want to do or where you want to go. Part of setting yourself up for success for the next year starts with looking at last year. I'm willing to bet or guess that you had a few things this past year that really went well for you. Maybe you got in touch with your art. Maybe this was the year you said you're going to work out 3 to 4 days a week. Maybe you started your martial arts journey with Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, judo, whatever. Maybe you started a small business and you made your first couple of sales. Maybe you got married and have a kid, right? Whatever it was that really worked out for you, that was, according to what you wanted, thumbs up, God bless you. I'm also willing to bet that maybe a few things did work out for you this past year. Maybe it was a romantic relationship that you really thought would be something different. Maybe you fell behind again in your fitness goals. Maybe you didn't quite save or invest as much in yourself, your business, or in building wealth, whatever it is. Maybe you didn't do as much of that this year when you look back on it. The key thing is to be honest with yourself. What you did well, what you need to improve based on what happened in 2022. Now, after you've done that, then it's time to sit forward and think, okay, what do I really want to do the next year, the next 12 months? I guess it's the next 13 if you count December. Happy December, everybody. What do I really want to do and how am I going to go about accomplishing it? Guys, there's no need for you to play small anymore. Ever. If you look back on last year and you really didn't do much at all, that's probably the worst thing because you had all the time, you're here, you're watching this video, which means you're alive and you're above ground and God saw fit for you to draw breath. So now take that little bit and say, man, I can do so much more in 2023 because all of you can, all of us can, I can do so much more. And that's really my plan as well, among other things. So after you've reviewed 2022 for the good, the bad, and the ugly, I guess, you look at 2023 and for all the things you really want to go for, get really specific, really focused on what's important to you, not me, not your mom, not your dad, what's important to you, and go forward. And the last thing, this is something I learned this year from a much more successful friend that I'm planning on using this year. Create a bit of a mantra, right, for the year, right? Maybe a line, maybe 2 lines. This thing that you're going to repeat to yourself when the going gets tough. When things are going well, you need to stay focused and stay humble. Whatever it is, this one sentence, your kind of motto or your slogan for the year, right? It'll help become kind of the spearhead for all of your efforts because you know that if you can stay focused on this one sentence, and this is what my friend had told me, and shout out to him, he knows who he is, I appreciate you. It should be able to be expressed to you very concise, very briefly, but it should cover everything you want to do going forward, right? I think you've seen it in sports teams, right? Some sports teams they'll say, refuse to lose, right? That's a mantra. That's something those teams would say every time they were behind in the game or the going got tough, refuse to lose. And what I found, what he explained to me, and it seems like it's going to work for me, is you can anchor yourself to just that one sentence and immediately you get back on point and get back to doing what it is you're doing. Big things for this channel, guys. These videos as well. More of these are coming. You guys seem to like these, which I appreciate it. I have a few other things in the works that I want to share with you guys as well. And yes, more clothes. More importantly, guys, have a good December. I hope you had a great 2022. If you haven't already, get started on your 2023 and let's be much bigger together next year. Let's look back on what we accomplished in 2022 and say, oh man, that was nothing. This is what we did in the next year. I believe in you all. Have a great day, guys.